You know, earlier in the show, we talked about the Downtown Greensboro Ambassador program and how they help people find their way around in downtown. But there's another side to what they do. This is a side that you could say really makes them unsung heroes. Here's part of my conversation with Director Shawn Eisenbach. Shawn, it's interesting that, I think of what we talked about earlier, that, it's, the fun and games of being the ambassador, but you guys are doing some serious work out there too. Talk about that a little bit.
A lot of what we come across are the unsheltered, the mentally ill, those that are really in need, especially now in the cold weather. They need a point in the right direction. Where do I go? I need some shelter. I need some food. We try to point them in the right direction, whether it's getting them shelter for the night or something, to eat for that day. It's common sense when you're dealing with a person in need that you need to be compassionate, you need to listen. It's all about having a good heart and being a good, caring person, and that's what allows us to be able to at least guide these people in the right direction.
And you and I were chatting earlier. You said, I would assume downtown's a busy place. There might be accidents or emergency situations. Have you dealt with that?
We have quite a few, actually. I think our most serious one happened about, I would say, probably a week and a half ago, where one of our ambassadors, Daniel, he was in the park and he saw a gentleman just leaning over on the bench, clenching his chest. He walked over to him, asked him if he was okay. And he was like, "No, I have chest pain. My left arm hurts." Daniel immediately called 911, and he waited with the gentleman until, pretty much they loaded him in the ambulance. He was having a mild heart attack. Car accidents, we call 911. I witnessed one about 2 weeks ago, called 911 immediately. And, it just allows first responders to get there as quickly as possible.
It's interesting, you guys aren't just ambassadors, but you're really heroes out there in downtown Greensboro. Thank you for what you guys are doing. Yeah, and it's interesting, I didn't think about that side of it. When we first started the story, I was thinking, they help people find a place to eat and that type of thing. But that guy, Daniel, the one ambassador, saw a guy who was having a heart attack, went over and asked him what was going on, told him the symptoms, called 911, and then Shawn himself saw that car wreck. They do take pictures to help with it when authorities arrive, if they need documentation of things for wrecks and all that. So they're helping on lots of levels.
So they're almost like security a little bit. I know you were talking about their uniforms and stuff, but they do more than just, go to this restaurant. They have something that's really fulfilling. They can help people in need and just get to know different people.
I had one help me load stuff out of my car into an office one day.
So
they
nice.
did, yeah.
They're literally becoming the eyes and ears of downtown Greensboro. They're helping people when they see people in need for anything, from food to even a medical emergency. I think it's amazing that we have them. Do you know how many there are so far?
I do not, but I know, and they have shifts, and I put on our web story online if you want to check it out, because they're on different hours, right? Different times of the day. They're usually not there late night, but they're there during the day and during the early evening hours. So check out that story on our website.
What does it take to qualify to become one of these?
You know what, to me, you
if they're out here helping people and doing all these great things.
Just a big heart. That's what he said. He has all of these people and he helps to hire them. He said they all just have huge hearts and they're more than willing to help out.
And clearly, they're people.
Yeah, that's right.
They like to like people. They like to talk to people. That's what I'm trying to say.